top 5 beginner combos for Jin Kazama. Alright, we're gonna keep this short and sweet. If you just wanted some combo ideas for Jin, I'll throw up the image at the end of this video. And if you consider yourself somewhat of a seasoned Tekken player, and you just want to see the combos in action, go ahead and skip to the timestamp that's on the screen right now. But if you're somewhat new to the Tekken series and you don't even understand what some of these inputs mean, I'm gonna try and break it down for you as efficient and quickly as possible. So let's do it. So if you're still getting used to the controls of Tekken 8, you're gonna want to save this image, because it is the universal input for the game. And if you haven't messed with the controls in your settings options, this is what the default looks like. Now another thing I'd like you to familiarize yourself with is this right here, because these are your main inputs for Tekken. And if you want to associate those inputs with numbers, think of it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. You just read it from left to right, and if you tilt it a little bit, you could think about it like they're in a row, because I know them being slightly diagonal can kind of throw you off. So you really want to get used to that, because each one of these buttons controls a limb. But not only do you have these buttons, you have directions. And it's really nice because in Tekken 8's option menu, you can look at what all the inputs mean, in case it can get a little bit confusing. Just like how there's a black arrow and a white arrow. The white arrow meaning you tap the input, and the black arrow meaning you hold it. And just a side note, if you see a star, it means neutral. Don't touch any buttons. We won't be using it in this video, but just for future reference. That input always confused me when I was younger. Now, one more thing I want you to know, in my tutorials, I try to lay these controls out as easily as possible. So if you see one input right behind another input, that just means that it's one after the other. But if you see one input, a plus sign, then another input, that means you'll be pressing both of those together. Or if you prefer the letter system better, like B12 or UF2. I'll be putting both on the screen during combos so that no matter which one you prefer, it's there for you. One last thing I want to mention is experimenting. Just because you see me input a combo a certain way on this video doesn't mean you have to do it the exact same way. You can start a combo with the same 3 buttons but end it with something totally different. So I highly recommend that you experiment. Try certain inputs for yourself. Maybe mixing one combo with another. That's how I made some of these combos that you're about to see. And honestly, this is what makes Tekken so great, is that you can have somewhat of your own fighting style. So I hope that was a nice little tutorial to help you understand the inputs of Tekken. Last thing I want to tell you is some of these combo inputs can look intimidating, but just give it some time, practice, and you'll see it's not as bad as it might look. You got this. And without further ado, here are my top 5 beginner combos for Jin Kazama. And that will do it for today, guys. This is my first time making a video like this, so please feel free to type in the comments, give me your feedback, let me know how you think I can improve these types of videos. Take your time practicing these combos, and after a while, let me know if you think they're too complicated and you'd like simpler combos, or if they're too easy and you need a little bit more of a challenge. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me in the next video.